honourable member for Wascana. Order.
Mr. Speaker, according to court documents, the Public Safety Minister pressured the RCMP to destroy documents within the jurisdiction of the Information Commissioner. The Minister knew it was illegal, so did the RCMP, and all the while they said the documents were safe. But that was a lie. Some officers even joked the PMO would owe them a lot of drinks for helping them break the law. Counseling illegal behavior and cover-up. Isn't this reason enough to give the Information Commissioner the binding authority to order disclosure?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Well, Mr. Speaker, the issue at hand is, of course, the former long gun registry. It was this Parliament and this government that passed legislation explicitly to destroy that registry, Mr. Speaker. The RCMP is acting upon that legislation. We obviously encourage them to do that, Mr. Speaker. I know that the Liberal Party wants to bring back the long gun registry, but that is against the wishes not only of this Parliament, but against the wishes of Canadians.
The honourable member for Wascana.
Well, he just keeps making it up. Mr. Speaker, the will of Parliament is not the illegal destruction of documents. The will of Parliament is not the obstruction of justice. The will of Parliament is not lying to the Information Commissioner. If Canadians are going to trust their government needs to trust them. Trust them with access to information, trust them with the facts, trust them with the truth. Why does the government believe that it cannot accomplish its policy objectives without breaking the law? That's an attitude of a tin-pot republic, not Canada.
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, the will of this Parliament is to destroy the long gun registry, and the will of this Parliament is to make sure, and the law of the land, and to make sure that the next Liberal government doesn't get a head start on trying to recreate such a long gun registry, Mr. Speaker. That's what Canadians were promised. That's what we have delivered. Now, I don't know why it is that these guys are so obsessed in the Liberal Party with going after farmers and duck hunters, and they oppose mandatory prison sentences for people who actually use guns to commit crimes. That's what we stand for.
The Honourable Member for Saint-Laurent-Cartierville. Mr. Speaker, the Honourable Member for Saint-Laurent-Cartierville. Mr. Speaker, the Prime Minister himself has referred to another Liberal government. Well, the Liberal government will make sure that it prevents an anti-constitutional law, because that's what it's doing, and it's trying to do that to hide what was done by interfering in RCMP affairs and trampling on the law. Mr. Speaker, it is not high time the Access to Information Act cover the Prime Minister and Ministers' offices. The Right Honourable the Prime Minister. Mr. Speaker, once again, this government committed to the people to eliminate the long gun registry and to impose mandatory minimum prison sentences on people who commit crimes with long guns and firearms, Mr. Speaker. That is our policy. That is the law of this country, and that was a policy that was voted on by this Parliament.